achieving your dream. To become a certified public accountant, a respected member of the accounting profession. That's what we're discussing today.
How to become a CPA in Texas. We'll talk about how you qualify, who decides if you do qualify, and how to keep that all-important Texas CPA license.
Keep in mind, becoming a CPA means you are a member of a profession licensed by the state of Texas, just like architects, attorneys, medical doctors, and other professionals. What attracted you to the field of accounting? Maybe it was the promise of daily challenges in a rewarding career, almost unlimited job opportunities, the possibility of global travel, or working with unique and interesting clients. There are so many choices.
After all, nearly everyone needs an accountant.
From directors and producers who launch the careers of movie stars, to scientists and engineers who launch rockets into space, surgeons and their teams who mend hearts, to ranchers and their hired hands who mend fences, government leaders who run our cities and our state, adventure seekers who run rivers and rapids, bakers and chefs who make sweet treats, blues players and country singers who make sweet music.
Those are just a few of the interesting clients and colleagues you can work with in the accounting profession.
There are so many options for an accountant, but even more can be achieved as a CPA, a certified public accountant.
Having a CPA license will give you so much potential in your career. CPAs in the United States earn significantly more than non-CPAs, and you'll have more job opportunities. With baby boomers like me retiring soon, there's a big demand for CPAs.
I know what being a CPA has meant to me. I've been promoted faster than my coworkers, and I have more credibility with my clients.
Before we talk about how to obtain and maintain your Texas CPA license, let's talk about what it means to be a CPA.
The accounting profession is vital to the state, national, and global economies. The CPA license is a social contract between the CPA and the state. It represents a special trust in the CPA to protect the public interest. Financial scandals have emphasized the importance of the P in CPA. It stands for the public, people like your family, friends, and neighbors who rely on the CPA's expertise, competence, and integrity.
That makes the work of the Texas State Board of Public Accountancy extremely important.
The board is a state agency legally authorized and required to make and administer rules for the practice of accountancy in Texas, including both CPAs and non-CPAs. Texas law established the State Board of Public Accountancy in 1915. Since then, other laws have expanded the scope and authority of the board, always with the goal of protecting the public.
As presiding officer, I can assure you that all members of the board take our responsibilities very seriously in order to enact and enforce rules that fulfill the intent of the law. The Texas Public Accountancy Act states, "The public relies on the competence and integrity of certified public accountants." The Act also emphasizes the practice of public accountancy requires specialized education and knowledge.
Texas law mandates 15 members for the board, all appointed by the governor, 10 being CPAs and 5 being public members who are not CPAs.
As one of the public members of the board, I think we bring a different yet valuable perspective to many board activities and responsibilities. Public members tend to be accomplished industry professionals who are well-versed in both business ethics and business practices. We work with auditors and other accountants every day, giving us a very unique perspective on many of the issues facing the board related to industry.
Because I'm an accounting professor, being on the board has a special meaning for me. I know that accounting graduates will have long, financially rewarding, and challenging careers. The board has requirements in place to start that process.
That brings us to the 4 E's of what it takes to obtain and maintain your Texas CPA license. Those 4 E's refer to education, examination, experience, and ethics. First, let's talk about education.
College course requirements include a board-approved bachelor's degree, 150 semester credit hours, 30 hours of upper-level accounting, 24 hours of business courses such as economics, statistics, finance, management, plus 3 hours of board-approved accounting ethics.
The Qualifications Division of the Texas Board reviews all applications for CPA candidates. The application of intent, eligibility application, and the application for issuance of the CPA certificate. We make certain Candidates complete all education requirements, and we also do a background check. Each one is reviewed on a case-by-case basis. More than 99% of applications are approved.
I filed my application of intent during May of my senior year to confirm which courses I needed to be able to take the test the next year. That helped a lot. Filing my application of intent also met one of the requirements to be considered for a fifth-year scholarship.
When the application of intent is submitted, a few important rules kick in, including those from the Texas Board and NASBA, the National Association of State Boards of Accountancy. All candidates must be familiar with these rules and later on, all testing center requirements. Let's talk about the second of the 4 E's, the exam.
The American Institute of CPAs, or the AICPA, develops a national exam which is given in all 50 states, plus other jurisdictions, like Puerto Rico and Guam.
Taking and passing the exam, that's what we're all interested in. All 4 parts, financial accounting and reporting, auditing, regulation, and business environment and concepts are offered year-round and can be taken only at approved testing centers. In the first 2 months of every quarter, called the testing window, you can take 1 or more parts of the exam.
Many candidates are more successful when they concentrate on and take only 1 part of the exam during each testing window.
A score of 75 is all it takes to pass, and that credit is good for 18 months. Candidates should work to pass all 4 parts within that 18-month period from when they pass the first part of the exam.
Let's move beyond passing the exam. Now what? There's still no CPA license because applicants must have that third E, experience.
Board rules require 1 year work experience under an accepted direct supervision of a licensed CPA. The work performed must be professional, requiring technical skills and judgment. Remember, after passing all parts of the exam, it's best to complete the required year of work experience as quickly as possible.
After getting that work experience, candidates must file an application for issuance with the state board in order to receive their CPA license.
After we determine that you have met all requirements, including payment of fees, we issue the Texas license and you are officially a CPA.
But wait, that's just the beginning. After you become a CPA, there are rules to follow, including the rules of professional conduct, which brings us to our 4th E, ethics. CPAs must follow ethics rules, which are standard across the United States, such as maintaining their independence, integrity, and objectivity.
CPAs in Texas also must comply with other rules. There's a requirement for continuing education, which includes ethics training, annual reporting, as well as peer review for those who provide the attest service. The Enforcement Division of the State Board may take legal action against a CPA that fails to follow the board's rules. The board's responsibility is to assure that the integrity of the profession is maintained and the public is protected.
It's important to emphasize the requirement for ethics training after obtaining your CPA license. Let's summarize the 4 E's for a Texas CPA. Education, examination, experience, and ethics. We've presented a lot of information about what it takes to become a CPA. Let's get back to why you would choose accounting as your profession.
Being a CPA will give you unlimited options for success. In private industry, becoming the controller or CFO. In public accounting, as an auditor, a tax expert, or a consultant. Starting your own practice. Providing litigation support as an expert witness, with a specialty in information systems or fraud examination, or in a nonprofit or the governmental sector.
The State Board of Public Accountancy is a regulatory body, the only one which issues the Texas CPA license. We will always be here for you to answer your questions and to help you achieve success. There are also a number of national, state, and local accounting organizations in which you should become an active member.
Professional organizations give you access to continuing education to maintain your CPA license. They sponsor events and programs where you can network with other members of the profession. As a member of the accounting profession, you will make a difference, and becoming a Texas CPA will make a difference for you.